know you are in here. Receive note moon. Huh? So like, this is all your fault. Huh? He's gonna turn into an antagonist? Like, we still don't know what he was doing at the car. So I find that really fascinating, where it's like, he didn't know why he wanted to go to the moon, but the real reason that he wanted to was because of you know, the person that he really cared about, even if he couldn't completely understand her, and even if he couldn't completely understand himself with his memory issues and whatnot. And, you know, the actions that she did that seemed so inexplicable were her ways at reminding him of that past that he didn't remember. I find that very fascinating. What? I don't like the music here. What's our Mr. Dudo here doing? What's he doing? What's he plotting? Like, I can inspect that, but like, I've already inspected it. I'm fairly certain. That's a stuffed toy platypus is the thing. So what am I doing? What is Mr. Dudo plotting? Oh, the music is, he's plotting something, isn't he? He's going around this school plotting something. I need to figure out what I can click on to figure out what he's plotting. Turn around. Neil, I know what you are planning to do. I know that you know. Yeah? Well, I know that you know that I know. Look, our contract is to send him to the moon. And the only way for that to happen is if Johnny is motivated to do so. If that means removing River, then what's the point? Wait. Okay, I was reading things the wrong way. I guess there's something. The reason why he even wants to go to the moon in the first place is because she died. I know, but we were legally bound by the contract specifically. Screw the contract. I didn't take this job to make him miserable, Ava. I don't know about you, but I signed up to help the freaking geezers die happy. Me too, and I like this job. But if we directly go against our legal obligations, we'd be in for court hearings. We'll appeal. We know that Johnny would be happier not to go to the moon. Johnny would be happier with a lot of alternate life tangents, Neil. We are not here to play God. Our job is to give him what he signed for. Well, we happen to know what he wants better than he does. Look, I'm only risking losing River because I believe in her, and... What do you mean, risk? You're removing her! And besides, I'll make up for it. Make up for it? How? Maybe he wasn't the one that was plotting something more nefarious. We're running out of time. Just trust me. This is the one who pushed me off the freaking lighthouse. Oh. Did you just... Freaking light data. Abusing your powers doesn't disable my controls entirely, Ava. Okay. What the heck? Booby traps? Really, Ava? Just trying to buy some time. Gee, thanks for telling me. Okay. What the heck? So, gotta get to the place. What Johnny wants isn't to go to the moon literally. He wants to go to the moon that symbolizes him reconnecting with the person that he cares about. And like, truly having common ground with her. It's just some expensive piece of equipment you're tossing. Seriously, just stay put and wait till I'm done. I'll piss off. So, don't make me exit this whole thing and unplug you. Would you really risk destroying his memories as they are? Just stop trying, please. This won't take long. Not again. Well, or come and find me at the end of the hall. What is going on? Okay, stop. Stop with the traps. Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding. Is this a game to you, Ava? Dear Lord, they aren't just zombie Avas. There's Zombivas. Was that book in the house? Was it really foreshadowing this whole time? Just don't come any closer. I got plants. Use WSD on the keyboard to shoot. plants! What? Okay. Okay. Phew, these things are good for something after all. I can continue shooting during the cutscene. Plants. Let there be plants. Let there be all the plants. What the hell is this? How did this game become this? I'm so confused. No. Darn you. Darn you. Okay. No. Oh my goodness. The hall just keeps getting longer with more of the same repeating stuff, I guess. What the heck? Oh my goodness. This is literally like freaking boss battle time. It's literally what this is. Okay, it looks like the cannonball, bowling ball, thingamabobs stop coming eventually. Okay, plants. I've got plants. Yeah, it's just the same hall scene over and over. That's what it is. This whole thing is just a loop. Does that mean I need to break the loop? Oh, screw this. Oh? Is that the way then? What the? Okay. So what have we, here? I don't have my plants anymore. No more plants. Ava? What happened? Ava? Yeah, I have no more plants. What else? Billions of lighthouses stuck at the far end of the sky. Now the whole construct's messed up. There's all these rabbits everywhere. Oh, the rabbits are moving now? And it's raining inside? It's finished, River. She won't be alone anymore. I just don't want to be another typical kid in a sea of typical people, Nick. What isn't like... just the responsibilities, I suppose. What have we here? It'd help you to understand her condition. I'd rather not. Why is that? Help you to understand her okay, it's just the same thing there. Oh! Well, huh. And there's the platypus. Hello? Hello? Wait, don't go. Johnny, what's your name? Your Spot? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hug this place all to myself. Johnny, what's your name? Look, it was a long time ago. There's no date or time, Johnny. Long haul. For me? Hi, we've been trying to contact you about the extended warranty on your car insurance. Hello, Neil. Morpheus? What? It's Ava, you idiot. No shit, we're the only ones here. Listen, whatever you've been doing, stop it. I might not know what Johnny wants, but we know what he doesn't want. What he doesn't want is exactly what you are accelerating. It's already done, Neil. Why don't you come out now? What is this? Can't interact with anything here. Nothing's inspectable. What do you do to the memories? What do you do to her? Relax. She's merely going elsewhere. You know, it's one thing to disable my controls to feed me some olives. But this is way out of line. I'm sorry, but this just won't go anywhere if you keep on resetting the memory. At this point, this is the only way. I'm asking you to trust me. So please, just calm down and wait here. And just pull the trigger already. Where are you going? There's just one last thing I need to do. Poser. There's no need to visualize a door. What's with all the melodrama, Neil? Why are you fighting so hard for this? Forget it. There's no time. Everything will be alright, man. Just turn around. Okay, okay. Hey, what are you... Shh. Hello? Sorry, kid. It's already started. Did I freeze it with I did freeze it by clicking off the game. Whoops. Come on, they're gonna hog all the good tables. They're all the same, sheesh. Nah, Joey's right. Ones by the kitchen smell better. Totally, and olive refills are just steps away. Olives. Saving him doesn't justify it. You can always find another river, Neil. But he'll only have one brother. Come on, we're in the way. An interesting perspective, but... And one of the kinds of perspective where it's like, is there really a right and wrong? And that's something that I found very fascinating about this, this game and story. Like I've said before, this is a game that I'd heard a lot about and I really wanted to play for a long time, so the tail end of this 24-hour stream was kind of my excuse to finally get around to doing it. I'm really glad that I finally did. This can't be like the definitive end yet, though. It can't be. This was a bit of an experience and a half. Yeah, I really quite enjoyed this game. I was very surprised. This seems like the kind of story that'd be very fascinating to write an essay on. Like, not a video essay, like, on the channel or anything like that. I just mean, like, you know, if you're actually analyzing stories for, like, sake of a university paper or something like that, it'd be a very fascinating story to analyze, quite frankly. In my opinion. Huh. Yeah, this was an experience, I have to say. It makes you wonder what the character of Johnny himself would have really preferred and what his moon truly was that he wanted to go to. And it's symbolic kind of way, you know? Found it fascinating. And it can probably be interpreted in a couple different ways. That's the best stories, is what they can be interpreted in different ways, you know? They don't portray, like, complete right or wrong. found it interesting how on the transition the flowers stuck around there. Very bright. Yeah, the coloration for like the skies and the you know, the scenery I found very, very charming, as we see in some of the scenes. I'm really, really glad I finally got around to playing this game. I wanted to for so long. I'm glad I finally found an excuse to keep up my mental state towards the end of a 24-hour Ch5rity stream. It's 3:12 a.m. right now. I go until 6 a.m. I've still got just under 3 hours to go. What am I gonna do? NASA. Was that really what he wanted? Or was him going to the moon more of a symbol for being able to really connect with the person that he cares about? Understand what it is she was trying to tell him with her... With, you know, things like the hacky sack, the bunnies, the talking about, like, describing the individual parts of it, you know? He actually made it, huh? You sound surprised. Whatever happened to, we always succeed because we are awesome. This isn't a success. Oh, lighten up, we're NASA. I don't have much time left. Let's at least check this place out. Huh. So... nothing over this way, I guess. Nothing here. So this away. Please wait here. Someone will come and show you around shortly. How pathetic. All this trouble just for some girl. That's what I thought you'd say, Neil. How pathetic. All this trouble just for some girl. Here you go. Good to have you back. Yeah. To the Moon, the story about a lame duck's attempt to become an astronaut. A novel by Joey Wiles. Can't believe this crap actually sold. This isn't the real world, Neil. I'll have a look-see there in a second. Doesn't seem like there's anything around here to inspect. But, I'll check here. No, I can't check here, apparently. 4 bars of memory links to proceed, apparently. Let's see here. An elevator? Is it me, or is this elevator smaller on the inside? Sure. Nice Doctor Who, reference there. I guess you could call it maybe like anti-reference. I don't know. So do you think the last century's moon landing was... That's not Neil. That's not. Okay, so I guess that was the one that we were already on. Yeah, game reminds me you don't need fancy graphics to tell a good story. Yeah, absolutely. And one of the reasons why I wanted to try out this game is because it was one of the contributors to this project was Laura Shigihara, who did the music for Plants vs. Zombies, and after To the Moon went on to, like, it seemed like she mostly did, like, the soundtrack for this game, and that's why the music is so beautiful. But after To the Moon, she went on to create her own game of Rakuen, and that's a game I have played, and I covered on my channel, like, several years ago, back when my quality freaking sucked. But that was a really, really emotional story. So, for a really long time, I wanted to, you know, try out this other project here. This other project, with of course, you know, somebody else writing the story and like a different team and whatnot, but still, it seemed like another one of those cases where it's like, it seemed like something that would be like a really cool, fascinating story. It's the Mission Control Center. So not much going on now, but you'll see it live one day. I half expected to see Zordon on that screen. It's not here. What? Let's just go. What's going on now? But you'll see it live one day. Okay, so I already did that. So nothing else to inspect here. But yeah, the way that I interpreted this story is, when it came to Johnny here, his wish wasn't to actually go, like, to the actual moon physically. I think it was more of a symbol of the real NASA's elevators. I think it was more symbolic than anything. Here's the centrifuge. If you're lucky, you'll learn to hate it one day. Ah, yes, the spinny thingy. It's not here either. What are you talking about? Come on, we don't have long left. So nothing else to, inspect around here? I guess? Well, what have we over this way? Your records are excellent, but we'll have to monitor your status closely in the coming sessions. Go on, they're waiting for you in the other room. Alright, let's see here. So down to the 4th floor now. This is where we go. And then check this out. Shuttle's still under heavy maintenance. We may only view it from here for now. Yeah, this isn't good. Perhaps there's somewhere we missed. You need to... I can't words today. You need to work on your communication skills. I didn't even get an orb for this one. Oh. Whoa. Yeah. You know what's the best part of it? What? Very top and bottom of the shuttle. I'd have to agree. Oh, how I pity anyone who can't see those particular parts. Indeed, especially its nose at the top. When the maintenance finishes, it probably won't look the same. Yeah, now's the only time. Okay. So I needed these 4 to get through the, one thingamabob, right? Or did I need 5? I don't recall. First floor. So what have we in here? I wonder if the real NASA looks like this. Probably not. It's construction in part with Johnny's beliefs after all. Ah yes, a wiki of existing facts tainted by personal fairy tales. It's odd though, to hear birds and see none. Sorry, Neil. I really thought there was a good chance. What? And this is the break room. Here's David. He's a mission specialist. Nice to meet you. Wasn't David the name of the, one of the characters in that, like, series that John really liked? Or, you needed to identify his thingamabob in the library? At least he got into NASA, I guess. I think he made it to the end. Even if he did, it'd take a lot more than just a few years to become an astronaut. Let's hurry and find the last link, then. I'd hate to miss the finale. Charming, really enjoying the art style. It's sad we have a junk load of companies spending so much time to get it to look as realistic as possible. That tells an okay / good story, but honestly loses the charm. Your opinion, that is. I mean, I feel like, you know, having a nice, appealing world and art style is an important thing for a game when it comes to, like, its world building and storytelling. That doesn't mean that it necessarily has to have, like, cutting edge graphics, freaking RTX crazy stuff, 4K, triple mod, or kind of, like, it doesn't need to be cutting edge kind of stuff, but it should really encapsulate the world that it's trying to portray in a charming kind of way that makes you feel like you're being a part of this this world. So there are definitely games out there that, you know, kind of suck in the graphic department just because they feel like they were lazily thrown together in terms of some of their graphics, like Pokemon Sword Shield. But there's definitely like cases out there of things that really don't seem to match. But like, I feel like graphics are important, but graphics doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have like cutting edge, top of the line graphics that push the limits of what technology can handle. It just means that you like properly demonstrate what your world should be and like build the world around the player in like a charming kind of believable way. And that can be done in like myriad different kinds of ways, but that's my opinion on the on that topic. What's going on? Are we out of time? I don't know. Oh? Here's our other new recruit. River, right? Good to have you on board. Hello, I'm John. That's the last link, huh? Phew. I almost thought she wasn't. What the hell, Ava? But you deleted her. No, I told you, I just moved her. What she does with her life here is still up to her. But this new world, it's based on public data and Johnny's own beliefs. And since River's data as an individual is not recorded in the public domain, it all comes from Johnny. But even then, that merely increases the odds. How are you sure that it'd work? I wasn't. Could have gone very badly, You were never one to take risks, Neil. Let's just say I won this round. We still have the 2 spare helmets, right? I think Johnny appreciates some company. Oh, the music suddenly got louder for a second. Very strange. Oh, the piano. That's why the music got louder. She was entering the room. I thought it was background music. No, it's actually the music being played there. He wrote it himself, apparently. Rather repetitive if you ask me, though. What's it called? To the Moon. I like that name. People have done some pretty crazy experiments in centrifuges before. It's fascinating stuff. Oh, there you are. You two should get some rest. Tomorrow's the big day. I've got control again, apparently. Am I going somewhere? Okay, that's blocked. There's nothing to inspect or anything. Yeah, I really, really like good music and sound design in video games. I want to be an astronaut too, Dad. One day, son. You just might. And Laura Shigihara is very, very musically talented, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to freaking play this game, because I love the soundtracks of Raccoon, I love the soundtrack of Plants vs. Zombies, and I love the soundtrack of this game despite never having played it. Did you think they would make it? Did you? No. Oh, she is. I didn't think she would succeed. Oh, that was the wrong voice there, but I guess I was wrong. All the better then, isn't it? Yes, I'm happy for them. You know, that's my brother in that shuttle. Wow. Yep. I once wrote a book about this too. With a less optimistic ending, might have to, or with a less optimistic ending, I might have to change that after all. Gosh darn it, I keep on reading that. I'm so flabbergasted. I'm so, not raw at reading things properly. Hey, Dr. Watts, right? Thank you for letting us in here. Yeah. He was the one who requested it. Did you find out why he wanted to go to the moon? Sure. And what all happened here? Let's just say it was a bunch of sappy cheese that sorted itself out. Well, you know, there were quite a few times last night when I thought we lost Johnny. I think he consciously held on to wait for you two. He was rather patient then. I just hope it's worth the wait. Go on now, your colleague's waiting. I thought this might be a good view. Good enough to cut off the traffic, eh? Sure, even if they were real. Well, this is it. All we've worked for. Ready to initiate it? Let's do the thing. Come up here. Why? Why not? You're just gonna push me off the ledge again, aren't you? Probably. But the view's worth the odds. Yeah, come on. This is a game that I'd personally recommend. And Rakuen as well. Rakuen's another similar game I'd recommend. I don't know whether I'd prefer the plot of this or Rakuen. I'm not quite certain. Both are pretty intriguing, fascinating, and somber, and symbolic in lots of different ways. I do have to say. Get the dookie. Because one day, I'm going to befriend one of them. One of the stars. One of the lighthouses. Well then. So I guess maybe now, properly the conclusion. This was to the moon. Meh, my hat's falling. Here we go. Better. There we go. I like the illustrated scenes for this. And then that light motif in the lighthouse. That's really cool. I don't think my mic picked it up, but my doggy just let out a big groan. Well then, jeez. So the beeping at the end was the heart rate monitor. And he's looking around like, what's this beeping? And is scared, but he's fine and he's able to go in peace because he's there with her, with the person that he's now able to understand properly, be able to understand his memories that were lost to him, and understand what it was she was trying to do for him. Achievement unlocked, wish granted. Jeez, that my goodness gracious, that was wow. Again, I've said it many times before, I'll say it again. I've been meaning to play this game for a long time because I've heard great things about it. I'm really glad that I finally got around to doing it. It's not 7 hours in. The freaking stream restarted because my computer crashed. It sucked. We've got 2.5 hours left, but I hope you're doing well today, Edzos. 2.5 hours left to figure out what to do here and whatnot. Yeah, that was certainly something. I mean, at the end, at first I kind of felt that maybe it was a bit unnecessary to actually send them to the moon, because it seemed like, for my interpretation of the story at least, it seemed like what he wanted wasn't truly to actually go to the moon. His dream that he had of going to the moon was more a symbol of being able to truly understand the person that he cared about. Like the various memories showed us that, you know, he didn't look down on her for the way that he was. He was just like concerned about her and wondering, you know, what it was that, you know, she was trying to express and whatnot. And it's like he wanted to understand that. He wanted to know what it was that she was trying to tell him. And she was trying to tell him like there was the platypus that she brought everywhere she went. It was super important to her. There was the origami rabbits that she would make that were represented of the moon and stars that they saw together that one time, and asking about the various features which he didn't understand when it was clearly tying a connection to to their first encounter, where, you know, she was asking him about all those details with like the stars and the moon and stuff like that, and it or like the detail with the hacky sack where he wasn't sure why she did what she did with that later when he was originally the one that gave it to her. So I feel like the main character of Johnny's goal and wish, dream to get to the moon was not to actually physically make it to the moon. It was to understand what it was that this person that he cared about was trying to tell him. Understand this hidden part of himself that he didn't quite understand, and understand his partner's unique way of thinking that he wasn't able to understand himself, and sometimes he wouldn't accept, like when it showed like the conflict between him and I think it was Isabel was her name or something like that. It was something like that, where he's like, I don't care if it's selfish, I'm gonna try to make sure that she prioritizes her life above like any of these other things. Like there are times that he struggled to see her point of view, and would seemingly flat out refuse to see her point of view, but, you know, because he thought that he was doing what was best for her, when maybe he really wasn't, because he didn't understand, you know. So at first I felt like the plot at the end of them like actually going to the moon might have been like unnecessary, because it was more of a symbol than like actually needing to go there. But at the end, as was hinted by at the beeping, the lifeline terminates before they even make it to the moon. Because, so from that perspective, I see the storytelling there is fine, because it's like, that really shows that, you know, his goal wasn't actually to make it there physically to the moon. It was to, you know, be there with the person that he cared about, and to be able to actually understand her and her point of view and whatnot. So, you know, the lifeline terminates while they're on the way there, rather than, you know, on actually landing there and having made it. Like, it wasn't about this destination. It was about the journey in that sense. I don't know. This would be a very fascinating story to write an essay on. is honestly the way that I see it. Here he is, whale. Thanks, off you go now. Still can't believe Johnny just willed the house to Lily like that. Who else was there to give it to, us? Terrible place for burials, though. If there was a landslide, they'd be swimming with the fishes. Still a little too soon. Nah, it's never soon enough. Nice new ringtone. Hello, Maeva here. We're on our way. New patient? New patient. Let's roll. Episode 1, To the Moon. So, there's gonna be multiple different stories that are told then, huh? Is a thing. Because I saw on the Steam page for this game there was some other thingamabobs here. Hold on. To the Moon. Let's see. There was a... Yeah, I think that there are some other episodes, if I'm not losing my mind, but that's like the main story. I don't know what's going on with that, but apparently there might be like some other patient stories told. It seems like. Oh my goodness gracious. That was something. That was an experience and a half. I went into that blind, apart from the music. The music I was aware of. We got most of the way through Dark Souls 3. We got 3/4 of the way, and I needed to change things up to have some diversity here. I actually really enjoyed that game. I'm really glad I finally got around to doing it. And by the end, when everything was wrapped up, it actually made me a little bit teary-eyed. So there was that. Let's escape to exit. And it just exits the game there. Okay, well, that was Jeez. There was that. Wow. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say anymore after that. So yeah, apparently there is like some other stuff to it, I guess. So I may well like if there's other episodes, like that's an episode 1, To the Moon, which I guess that's what the game was made as, but then they were like, oh well, let's maybe tell some stories of like some other patients as well. If there's some other episodes out there, I will certainly consider hopping into them at some point, because that was certainly something. That took me 4.3 hours apparently. If you include like breaks, it'd probably be closer to like 4.2, maybe 4 hours. I don't know. Something like that. That was yeah. That was something. What Steam achievements are? There's only one Steam achievement for this entire game, and it's wish granted, send Johnny to the moon. 1 out of 1, 100% achievements earned. Huh. Interesting. The 28.7% of players have this achievement, so only like 30% of people actually beat the game then. Well then. Well, but that's pretty normal for a lot of games anyway. It's not like it's a thing specifically about that game. Yeah, that was something. But it's currently 3:41 a.m. and we go until 6 a.m. Not many games have made you a bit teary-eyed. I think that the only games that have made me cry were probably Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 1, 2, and 4, which you know, also came out when I was younger and whatnot. To the Moon, the ones that made me teary-eyed would be like, To the Moon, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 probably more so. I think Rakuen made me cry at the end a little bit. So, if I, like, you can only see a little bit on that, screen there. If I, hold on. Do I have a, should I just do a, desktop capture thing? Wait, what am I, hold on, a hot ticker here. If I go to this layout here and I turn off the stuff like this, and then I turn on my regular display capture, like that. Ignore my bazillion icons and like my memes and stuff. Whenever I need to quickly send a meme to someone, I put it on my desktop because it's funny. Items in my inventory. I think that they're all Dark Souls stuff. That's what it probably is. Or they're, oh no, I got the Dark Souls stuff like earlier today and whatnot. But this is that's the that stuff. Anyway, but yeah, so To the Moon came out first in 2011. But sometime later, this came out in 2016. You know what? When did this come out? When did this one come out? 2015 maybe? No, 2017. Okay. So it's more recent than I initially thought. So the person responsible for the music of To the Moon, or at least a lot of the music of To the Moon, who is also responsible for the music of, where is it? Where do I have do I not have Plants vs. Zombies on Steam? But who's also, oh, there it is. The person who's responsible for a lot of the To the Moon music, who's also responsible for the music of this game right here, with a whole lot of good music, later went on to create this game, Rakuen. That's a game that got me to cry at the end, and it had a very similar kind of story in terms of like it being like very symbolic of different things and it being able to be interpreted in different ways. Like To the Moon seemed to focus on telling like one overall story with you know, the whole thing going on. Rakuen tells a whole bunch of individual stories. Where's my music? Let's see here. Hold on, where is my music? Is the thing. This is the oh, all my stuff got moved to different screens. Is the thing. No wonder I'm getting myself all confused. Where's my let's see here. Go back to my winter stream and stream playlist is what we'll do. This story instead, the story of Rakuen is a story where like the protagonist that you play as is this kiddo who's in a hospital, and for a really long time you don't know what, you know, is wrong with him and why he's in the hospital. But rather than telling like one person's story mostly with, you know, the story of, you know, Johnny here in the case of To the Moon, Rakuen focuses on the story of like your different hospital mates. It's divided into like 5 different like stories that are each like an hour to an hour and a half long-ish or something like that. So you've got about like 5 different stories for like 5 different patients, and then like finally at the end you have like, you know, the story properly wrapped up of the boy himself that had been hinted at throughout the whole thing in like various symbolic kind of ways. And I find that really fascinating, honestly. I think that these are both experiences that I really quite enjoyed. But okay, so I did my playthrough of it in freaking 2018. Jeez. So that was like my first year of being a content creator, so my stuff really sucked back then. But yeah, I'm really glad that I took the time to do that. But now I go until 6 a.m. and I don't think I don't know if daylight savings time actually did stuff to my clock here. So we have some choices now. We do have some choices now. Also, does it say that there are other episodes out? 10th anniversary sale of Freebird games, so I guess that's the indie publisher, that's a developer publisher that's done that. So it looks like they've made like a whole bunch of different things. Interesting. But To the Moon was the big one that I was interested in, apparently. Minisode 1 and Minisode 2, so I guess these are like other additional stories in the same kind of format, I guess. I'll look into it. I'll look into it at some point later, I think. Is what I'll do. I picked this up on like a Steam summer sale like way back. I don't remember how long ago it was, but I wanted to cover it for so long. Was the thing. But now the question is now what? Now what? What do we do next? So, but yeah, play Rack as the final of the stream. What's Rack? I don't know what that is. Is that a typo maybe? Let's see here. So, our ongoing games in the stream schedule place is there's Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle and Tales of Arise that each both just have post game. I don't really want to do the post game of Mario plus Rabbids. I'll do the post game of Tales of Arise at some point, but maybe not right now. There's Paper Mario that we were doing earlier. I don't really want to come back to it. There's Mario Party Superstars that I only want to like play with friendos, and there's the freaking new Rockwind. Rockwood's like a 7-hour game, is the thing. Like, To the Moon is like a 4-hour game. Rockwood's like a 7-hour game, is the thing. I've covered Rockwood on the channel before. It's one of the it's one of the playthroughs that I have on my channel here. Ignore my bazillion tabs that I have. This is me googling stuff about Dark Souls. So because my playthroughs are in reverse chronological order, it's like way down. Maybe I'll redo my Rockwind playthrough one day, just because, again, my quality kind of sucked back then. I didn't even have an official hat logo back then. I just had a, just had like a PNG image of my hat. Oh my goodness, my quality sucked back then. But it was the first series I ever did that was exclusive to YouTube, so that was interesting. That was certainly interesting. That was certainly something. Could always do like RCT or something. I could always do good old Age of Calamity. That's what we could do. Or RCT, because that'll keep me occupied for a couple hours. So I want to do RCT. RCT, maybe Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo. I suck at Planet Zoo. I'm much better at Planet Coaster than I am at Planet Zoo. You know, with Planet Coaster, there was a... Where is Planet Coaster? Gosh dang, I'm gonna Control F. There's Planet Coaster. Well, the Planet Coaster / Zoo, so both of those together. I'm pretty sure... When was this? This was 2018. December 2018. I started making like a winter festive park thingamabob. And I never actually finished it. So then it was like a year later for like December 2019 that I actually came back and finished it, right? And then I never did anything for 2020. And like, the winter season is like coming up here. Like, I'm surprised we haven't had snow here yet. We usually have snow like before Halloween. Now it's already like a week into November and we still haven't had snow, and I'm honestly surprised. But I honestly wonder if I should do like a new winter park or something. But yeah, that was the same like the To the Moon. No. And even if I was doing like another 4-hour game, that'd put me like at like 8 a.m. instead of 6 a.m. Do some Planet Coaster or something. Do I want to do Planet Coaster, or do I want to do RCT or Age of Calamity?